to plant yourself, and then if they move, you're disqualified.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Palidore. So much for subtlety on cameras. Not so much in the way of long-winded intros this time because we've been doing this all night, but I'm still excited and ready to go very soon here. We got ourselves Team Instinct on orange and Team Illuminaughty on blue. And joining us soon, perhaps, will be Dash on the commentary as well. Who knows, though, because, see, I was supposed to join Dash for that last match. He's currently streaming on VRML 1, but I didn't get an invite, so the whole staggering casters thing didn't quite work out in that one, and Dash had to cast solo, so I heard allegedly he was doing some trash talking over in the other stream. Maybe he's a little bit upset that I forced him to cast alone. I know he's recovering from some sickness and stuff. But, well, too bad, so sad for Dash. But good thing for you guys, we have ourselves one final match here tonight in VRML preseason. About to say preseason 1. I mean, I guess it technically is. I've been kind of calling it season 0 at times. I think it sounds pretty neat, but preseason it is. And teams are going to ready up here. And so off we go. Chat starting to fill up already. See Jason single shot bars, and well, I'll get to the rest because I gotta cast a match. And I'm excited for this one. We got a lot of veteran players here. Both sides of the floor. And launching on out. Now taking that disc first. It's going to be Speedy, but just loosely to the bottom of the floor. So actually it will be Zeus trying to strike. Oh, so close. Recovering there, boosting through. Taking there, Suburban, tapping it out into the mid line, back line. And off it goes. Quick boost coming through from Instinct as well now. Zeus is going to take that disc. QL Young also getting stunned. Fast pace, breakneck pace, in fact, starting off this game. Both teams shuffling, hustling across the floor, both sides. Again with those stacks, just narrowly avoiding it there. Trying to get the clear or the shot. QL Young back passing. So now maybe teams gonna settle down, maybe not. They're still pressing it. This is some fast pacing we're seeing right now from Illuminaughty, from Instinct. Illuminaughty, but not Illuminati into the goal, into the other side of the floor off the clear. It's going to go into that 2-point zone, but a quick stack from Speedy just misses, so Zeus is going to take that, but then taken there by QL Young, snagging it and flinging it to his teammate Ender over on the other side. Ender's going to go from deep. What is this pacing right now as the shot goes through off the rebound? QL Young. Whoa, baby. I'm out of breath, and just like that, I'm wide awake again. Not that I was sleepy, but my voice certainly was tired from all of this casting today. I think this is my 5th match? I don't know. Apparently still stable enough to go high pitch like that, though, so we're good. Illuminaughty, the 2 points. Instinct, the joust. Kavichi taking that disc, finding Link 1. Trying to link one to his teammate, but unsuccessfully so. So Speedy finding Q in the back. Q going up to the ramp. Will it be a shot? No, but Ender's going to be there on the recovery as well. Now, taking that is going to be, looks like Kanamara. Kanamara Chaos. Trying to fling that through, successfully as well, but to the other side and slapped back, actually, to the Ender's hands. Ender looking for the cross. Beautifully done. 4 points for Illuminaughty now, off of some swell passing. Single shot saying I need some rest. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Not saying I'm wicked, but, you know, ever since Borderlands, I've been a fan of that song. So Zeus is going to take that in that tunnel. He's going to take a deep shot, not make a deep shot. Off the rebound. Unsuccessful, though. Kanamara getting stunned, but still Link there for the backup. And anchoring down, looking down low for a pass, going up top for a shot. Zeus, you will strike that one through. For the first 2 on Instinct. Some good instinct there in the passes and the grabs.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And chat taking some bets now as well. See Jason with 200 on Illuminaughty. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to bet being a caster, but I'll take it. Nah, these teams so far, in all seriousness, are very competitive. I mean, you can see the stacking, the speed is actually pretty incredible right now. The pacing. And now trying to settling in on their defense. But a lot of back and forth play at the moment. Right there at the cross, but intercepting it is going to be Link. So deep into the blue zone. Illuminaughty is going to be there for maybe a recovery slowly, though. But finally, so QL Young backing it to Suburban. And Suburban's going to find that pass. Cannot break up the stack, so the stack will go on the attack to Q. Q is going to find Speedy in that tunnel. But again, the stack still there, unbroken. And again, back and forth. Very impressive speed from Instinct. But QL Young's going to take that for Illuminaughty. Speedy now, anchored down, leaves his anchor, finds Suburban. Suburban cannot find the goal there, gets stunned out and off the pole, and now cleared it goes. But the speed again, so Suburban's going to take that, get it knocked. And over on the other side for Instinct, trying to find a goal. Kavichi unsuccessful there. More stacks coming through. There's just a lot of players flying through the air every which way. I'm having trouble keeping up. And now trying to make a shot. Cannot get that one either, though. Suburban on the recovery will be QL Young. He's going to go down low now, passing it to Ender. There we go, buying themselves an easy bucket that time. Off a nice pass. Great looking team play and fast moving speed. There's a Speedy V pun in there somewhere, but I think I've gone to that well way too many times the last several months. Every time I've casted a Speedy game, so I'm not going to go there, even though I kind of just did. In any case, Zeus is going to go for the bottom pass, down low, finds Link. What a pass and a shot in quick succession. Beautiful, beautiful.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
So it's a 6-4 lead for Illuminaughty, who will also find themselves in possession of that disc. And taking it is Speedy V, getting stunned, but still gets that pass off and slowly back to Speedy. So Q, the nice delivery right back, and now up ahead it's Suburban, gonna back it out, back it down low to Ender. Ender's trying to look for a back pass somewhere. He will find it to Speedy. And you can see the players from Instinct taking their positions all up and around that bubble area. Kavichi in the goal. Kavichi on the dive. Kavichi on the partial clear as he gets stunned. It's a soft one, so Suburban and Illuminaughty will retain that disc for his team. Now down low goes to Ender. Ender trying to make a shot, cannot. And Zeus now seeing if they can get the clear, and they will finally. So strong defensive effort as the disc goes flying in, and as well as the blue players, Suburban there, Speedy there, and Ender in that tunnel. Ender's gonna go for that bounce, just a little bit too much to the right, and getting back on defense again is Instinct. This game, very close so far. Really good one, 6-4. It's low scoring, but it's highly... What? The Angel and Ender had to cut myself off because Ender just pulled off something pretty Ender-like, actually, if I'm being frank. But it was really nice. Let go of the disc, shielded himself amongst 2 or 3 defenders, and just tossed that one in. Oh, man. Sorry, late play-by-play there, but had to take a moment to appreciate that. And now, on the joust, it's a turnover. Speedy's going to look for it, but Kavichi right back there with a grab. Man, oh man, 8-4 lead for Illuminaughty. QL Young finding Speedy. Speedy's going to be stunned. Finds another back pass. A little bit of a rough one, so Q is going to get there and try and find Ender. Ender crossing it on over to Speedy. Speedy cannot pick up the disc. He had his eyes on Zeus, that stack from Instinct coming at him pretty quickly there, so took his eye off the disc perhaps just for a moment. QL Young is going to look up forward. Ender on the ceiling. So appealing for the shot. Suburban assist by Ender. That is 10 points now from Illuminaughty, starting to pull away late in this one. BTS King with the sad face. Was that at my rhymes, my puns? I'm sorry if so. But it's late, and, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. And what we gotta do is look at blue as they recover this disc. And it's Suburban Legend trying to get his handles on it. And down low, it's going to be Ender again. On the approach, looking back for that pass. Deep down. And Suburban's going to find another one to Speedy. Some good pass work as they move up on this floor. Just trying to find some open lanes. This looks like a good one, and it will be. Another 2-point dish by Ender, an assist from QL. Chong Wing. Need more LeBron quotes. I'm fresh out. I don't even know if my first one was a LeBron quote. It was a quote that may have been by LeBron. It may have been by anyone. It may have been by me. You don't know. Instead, Kanemaru Chaos now, on Instinct, is going to pass it on over to that right tunnel. Now, Kavichi's going to miss that first grab, but get the second one. Create some separation from the defender, but no separation from that stack. Suburban on the attack. Gets the clear, and now 3-man stack coming on through, a redirect, and getting that disc is Kanemaru Chaos. A lot of chaos in that little dog pile that unfolded. The Speedy is right back there now. Finds down low Suburban Legend, and Suburban's going to go up high to Q. So again, with these approaches, the passing overall pretty good. A few fumbles on that particular one, but the team play all in all has been pretty great. And now they grab and right back at him. Couple turnovers. And now taken right back by QL. Cannot make that shot. Still Ender with a disc. Has a couple cross passes, and he'll find Speedy for that one. 14-4. Well done again on the recoveries, on the passes. That's 4 assists from Ender to go along with the 6 points on Illuminaughty. Some good disc distribution. Disc distribution, if you will. I'm sorry. Rolling out again now. It's going to be, looks like, on the mid. It takes some bad bounces, actually, so no, it will be Ender for Illuminaughty. They're going to find Speedy, and Speedy's going to approach, back it out. That's actually a nice little juke on the fast-moving player coming from behind him. Just pushed out off that wall just to maintain possession of the disc. And now clear going through, but the round will end there. 14-4 in favor of Illuminaughty. That was actually a really good round. Really good one. Fast pace, competitive. Now, Illuminaughty did manage to pull ahead towards that latter 5 minutes or so, but still, Team Instinct just stayed right in it, aiming to win it. And just taking a look at those stats, you can see again the assists at play, the teamwork from Team Illuminaughty. 3 out of the 4 with some assists on the board.
Starting in 13.
There's plenty of good work there. And over on the Instinct side of things, you've got 2 apiece for Link 1 and Zeus. as well as a slight stun advantage. But now on the second round, we're going to go back to town, and it's going to be Speedy, the initial grab. Ender finding that disc, looking for a deep cross, but read very nicely, perfectly in fact by Kavichi. He's going to find that one, get it done. And the boost going to come on through, but the overshoot, they still have enough time to work with it. And sidewinding, but not minding the goal. So floating backwards towards that logo.
Blue team has the disc.
Of Ready at Dawn. Now, the disc is going to fly into that bubble for Orange.
Picks up the disc.
Link 1 just missing the grab. It kind of floats off the wall, bounces off of it rather. So instead, a nice read there. Ender's going to get the grab, look for a shot off the backboard, and why not? That is a great one. Buying himself the 2.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So 2 points. First 2 points of this round will go to Illuminaughty over on blue. Kavichi is rolling, finding his pass, but intercepted. Speedy. Now Speedy
Orange catches the enemy.
taking that disc is Kavichi.
Throws it way
And right back, though,
What a pick.
with the hot potato.
Blue clears it out of
Not to
their
be
zone.
confused by sweet potato or for sweet
It looks
potato.
like we've got a thief.
Speedy's going to punch, take the disc, back it out to Suburban now. Good little reset as they find a forward pass, and the stacks all trying to get broken up there in the back line. Ender looking for a soft one, just gets it through. Perfect touch on the pass to find Speedy V on the other end. But losing the handles just briefly, but finding the back pass. And this is, for those who tuned into the last game, I was mentioning those positional-based passes, you know, just knowing, like rule-based, if my teammate's collecting disc over here, he already knows that I'm going to be anchored over here somewhere. And now a nice pass denial, but goes in. Oh, unfortunate bounce right into that goal. So it'll be 4 points for Illuminaughty now based on that one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Joust again.
Teams
Those
have
4
played
points.
the
Kavichi
launchers.
gonna find a pass forward to Link 1. Link 1 currently uncontested. The defense somewhat man-on-man from Illuminaughty. But they're not pressing overly hard. Not that they really need to at the moment. But as they bring the disc further into the bubble, you're going to see them press a little bit harder and then cause a turnover just like that. So QL will get the rebound, or get the grab and get the clear. And now trying to get there first. It's going to be Speedy right in time as Kavichi tries and save that. But Speedy just squeezing that through.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
So for Illuminaughty, been a bit of a slower pace as far as scoring goes, but they're still getting it done with the 6.
clears it out of their zone.
Instinct yet to be on the board so far in round 2, but trying to get there. But not certainly if Speedy has something to say for it, and he does. Ender stunning the goalie, and Speedy taking advantage. That is excellent communication for the blue crew.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
So 9,
3,
2-0 for Illuminaughty.
Here we go.
Starting to pull away and continue to, actually. They started this build-up of momentum earlier on, towards the end of that first round, and it seems like now they're building up on it. But maybe the first 2 points, yes sir,
Get
Zeus.
your launchers. 13, 12, 11,
So getting on the board now after 4 minutes of action in the second round.
7,
Zeus is going to take that one. He has 4 points for his team so far, as well as 16 stuns, an assist, and a save. Launching for the first time on offense in this round, it's Illuminaughty. QL Young going to take that disc and find Ender over on the side. Ender's backing it right on out to Speedy. Some nice passing plays, some pass fakes, a plethora of them from Speedy. And Speedy also getting the grab and the punch. 2 punches, in fact. Speedy, bunches of punches. I've got some hunches that Illuminaughty is going to press this. Actually, no, they back it out, so I was wrong, but it rhymes, so I think we're still good. In any case, Speedy is going to take that. Find a pass up top deep to Ender off the backboard, but Kavichi, the denial.
Orange clears it out of their zone.
deep into the ramp, bottom of the floor. QL Young on the recovery. Does not have back passes available currently. So instead it'll go forward, finding Q, and now a back pass available. So again, the positioning really, really strong from Illuminaughty. Instinct right now trying to defend this one. They have one at goal. It's Kavichi. And they have three kind of roaming just out in the outer edge of the bubble. Now missing that one, so Kev is going to dive on that. Smartly cannot get rid of it in time, so just trying to tap it back out of that bubble, and they do. Speedy's going to take that one. Find the cross on over to QL Young, and then bottom of the ramp. But nice save, Kavichi again. He's done this quite often throughout competitive play in multiple leagues, multiple seasons, and multiple scrims. I've seen it all. Kavichi, he's on the ball. Or on the disc, so to speak. So Suburban Legend is going to take that one. Find a top pass to Ender. And again, guess who? Kavichi ahead of the game and trying to get that clear off, but recovered by QL. Kavichi finding himself up to 5 saves now. He is getting it done defensively. But much like the other game earlier in the night with V-Spawn, the defense was on point, but it's just the offense right now for Instinct that cannot quite get working, can't get going just because of the strong play from Illuminaughty. But the defense so far from Instinct is on point, hanging in there for a lot of this game. I mean, they're really putting up quite a fight and showing some great skill. Now, Ender's going to take that disc for Illuminaughty over in that tunnel and stun out a couple of the defenders. Disc still getting knocked loose. Ender getting his teeth knocked loose with that punch from Zeus. And now getting it into the other side of the floor. Fast on the approach, fast on the stack, but faster on the grab. It's going to be Ender again with a clear. Now some stacks, but some leeches. Double leeches, in fact. That was beautifully done as well. There's one leech, two leech, but... getting that disc now is Ender for Illuminaughty. Ender's going to look down low. He found the gap in the defense, and he put that one home like a torpedo.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
That was very nicely done
3, 2, 1.
to get that shot. And Joust advantage now to Instinct.
Have cleared the launchers.
Kavichi, the man with the saves. Just a slow approach in that mid area. He will find Zeus. Online with a pass. Online with a shot. Absolutely.
13, 12,
Just lined that one up, and now it's 12-5. We're still in round 2 here, approaching the final 2 minutes.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Of course, all 3 rounds will be played. Make no mistake, having an effect on your rankings. But if Illuminaughty can pull this one off, and they have 2 minutes to secure this victory, so far looking good, they will be the official winners for the matchup. And therefore seek the highest MMR advantage based off of that. Now a shot, very close, but no, not quite. And offline, but back online. Ender with the rewind, the replay, and second time they got it done. 15-5. Advantage Illuminaughty. 134 left in this match. Round. You know what I mean. So far, it's Zeus over on Team Instinct, leading the way with 7 points, an assist and a save. Link 1 with 2 points. And now Ender's going to look deep, and it will be true for the 3 once more. BTS King crying at what? I do not know. And Palace with a yikes. I'm not sure if that's at me. It probably is. I'm sorry. 1 minute left. Illuminaughty up 18-5. Rolling on out. Kavichi. Going to be approached on fast, so it needs to get rid of that disc, but it will be a turnover to Ender. Ender's going to look for that bounce yet again, but again, just slightly offline. Still taking that back, though. It's linked, and then back to the bottom ramp. It's Kanamara. The stacks, the 3-man, in fact, from Illuminaughty, trying to do some work, and they will. So Suburban's going to take that deep, but Kavichi is in that back line to deny any final shots by Illuminaughty if he can help it at least. And now Kanemaru's going to look for maybe a shot. Can't quite get the mark.
Holding down the fort.
Ender is going to be there off the head of Zeus. See, Palace, I saw your name in chat and you made me fumble. In any case, Suburban Legend is going to get the clear off into the bottom area. Off the heads, off the hands. It's a brawl. It's a dog pile. Link will take that one. Will clear it through. 18-5. Victory in round 2 for Illuminaughty.
That's the end of this round. Blue comes out.
So a bit more of a differential in that round compared to the first. But still Instinct hanging in there with some excellent defense. Definitely keeping pace for a lot of this matchup, especially that first round. It was very close for the majority of that match. But now we will align ourselves up with one more round to go. Round 3 of 3. Just brief intermission, that 1 minute cooldown of sorts, maybe a little less. In any case, these teams are going to take their place in the catapult and get ready to close this out. So, although Illuminaughty has taken this series officially with the 2 games, Instinct can still stay in this. Now, if Instinct comes through, and we saw this actually in the I was going to say, we saw this in the V-Spawn game where, you know, they hung in there, and over the course of the match, by the end of the second round and throughout the third round, it actually, the defense really wore on the other team quite a bit. And now going in, Ender trying to wear them down with a 2-pointer. But indeed, I'm curious to see if that plays a factor for Instinct. That defense, if it does wear down Illuminaughty a bit, and if they can come back, you know, with a rally in this third round. Because if they can actually manage to win it or keep it close, it's going to be a lot better for their MMR. And thus, you know, their rankings and produce some better matches. They are certainly more than capable, as Dash joins me in chat.
Hello, everyone. I am back. Well, you missed a great match. You know that, Palidore? Well, anyway,
you know what I do
we have
know
a great match right here.
Is Kavichi has another save. That is his 8th one on the night. He has been a force on the defense and a force on the offense. Kanemaru chaos, causing some chaos in there to take the 1-point lead after a minute and a half or so of play. Hey, Dash, I heard you were talking trash. What's up with that?
Oh, you know how it be. It does what it do. It is my name in Discord, after all.
Thanks, I hate it. So rolling out, it's Speedy V. QL Young taking that disc. So this one, the first 2 rounds, just to catch you up, was taken by Illuminaughty, but it was actually fairly contested and close. Like the first round was actually highly contested and close until the last few minutes, still taken by Illuminaughty. There was a lot of speed at play, a lot of fast stacks. And now as a stack comes through, speaking of on the attack, it's Zeus for the 2. So now, this is exactly what I was saying just before the round began, is that Instinct has had some excellent defense in these games, and not dissimilar at all from V-Spawn earlier in the night. And I was saying that as we get later and later into this match, I wanted to see if that defense started wearing down on Illuminaughty, and if Instinct would make a bit of a third-round rally. And so far, it looks like they might be. They're looking good with the 3-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, these are 2 teams that, we know these players from a long time ago. These have been old-time players. So I expect this one to be a really close match. Big, very high speed and intense. And Ender, with a great block and shot, gonna put his team within 1.
I just can't help
signature move.
I can't help but shake my head, man. He did that earlier too, and it was the one he did earlier was like on he had 2 or 3 defenders all around him. Then he went and yammed it on the goalie, I think. Anyway, yeah, classic Ender, just going for the Steez plays. It's his thing, and you know what? It works for him. Now going deep into that bubble, Zeus trying to take that shot. Won't find anything but the hands. Actually, the overshoot, so the hands of his own teammate Kanemaru just briefly getting stunned, and now overtaken there by Ender. Sending it into the 2-point zone over on the Instinct side. Now finding the boost, slowly though. So both teams getting there about the same time. And Kavichi's going to find that clear. That pass, rather, to Kanemaru. Another pass to Zeus. Zeus going to go down low for maybe a bounce, but it'll bounce right back into the hands of Ender.
Yeah, like the speed. And oh, Ender looked like he tried to get too comfortable with that disc, and Zeus will try to punish him. But he won't, just off the crossbar on the low extremity. But luckily, Chaos has a pickup back to Zeus. Might look for a reset. Instead, he'll look for a low pass. And another low pass to Chaos. Who will spin around and spin his way to the goal.
Link one, linking one to Kanemaru. Chaos getting it done in pretty fashion. I always am a sucker for the passing plays at every opportunity. They make me happy.
Now a 7-4 game with a long, deep pass, but two defenders there. Gavici would just pick this up easily and start his way downfield. Nice pass. Another pass forward. Now Kanemaru taking this 1v2. Whoa, spins around even more. Oh, I thought he had it. But instead, the defense from Speedy says no. And Speedy, with a great pack pass from his teammate, will now clear downfield. But Instinct with the chain, but immediately contested and beaten by Ender. And he will score 2 and again put his team within 1.
A bit of a weird move that Ender did there. I don't know. Maybe he just got stuck briefly, but it was a jukey kind of play that worked out. Which is to say, not a surprise at all, but just pointing it out because that's my job. So rolling out, 7-6 lead for Instinct.
And about halfway through this match, oh, what a snag by Ender! That's gonna be 3, 7, 9, and Ender just really carrying his team through this first round with his comeback. That one, bit of a costly one for sure. A little bit of an unforced error. I mean, it was forced, but it was avoidable, I should say. And well, Illuminaughty gonna profit off that one, 9-7, and now a stack coming through from Speedy and crew, just reading that pass and over at Bowtie area and just intercepting it. So QL is gonna bring that down low where he's met by Link 1. Cross pass on over to Ender. Ender again. So back-to-back goals to back for Ender. And just like that, I have to point out, I'm sorry I haven't yet, because Ender is working on 28 points on the 3 rounds. I didn't even notice that. We were on round 3 of 3.
28 points, which is triple the amount of the second highest scorer on the game right now. Who's on the other side? That'd be Zeus. 28 points.
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
Really?
Shame on me, but props to Ender. Wow.
Yeah, padding his stats for sure. If you had him on your fantasy card, he's definitely the player you wanted to have on your fantasy card, and Zeus will pick up 2 more points for his team. Say, I'm not out of the game yet. We're going to take at least 1 round if we can help it.
Yeah, speaking of fantasy, the Greek god Zeus coming through, striking it down. Can you tell that this is a late night match? I can. All right, rolling on through. Illuminaughty by 2. Still 3:30 left in this one. It's going to be QL Young. The pass work has been really nice all day from Illuminaughty.
Oh, what a nice...
You can see it just on that one. Those approaches, they're very smooth with the passes, very collected. I mean, they have between them, Ender 4 assists, QL Young 4 assists, Suburban 3 assists, Speedy an assist.
And looks like that one pass is going to bait all the defenders out. Ender goes backward with a nice fake cross. Didn't fool the goalies too much, but he still got a punch off, and that goalie couldn't do anything afterwards.
Yeah, and one way or another, ending up with another assist. Speedy this time for a second one, just getting back to it. Certainly the pass work is something that I can point out as being an especially strong thing for this team on Illuminaughty. The chemistry is definitely there. They're working it up the floor. Very controlled, very poised, and paced out well. You can see it again here. It's that one not quite picture perfect, but even then on the stack from QL, like, you see what I mean? Just so controlled and so just quick with their moves.
If you wanted to see great passing, you should have seen last match that I casted. Man, there was some crazy passing from 2 new squads, but these old squads coming through and showing people how it's done. Nice cross speed will pick up 2 more.
You know what, Dash? My match is prettier than your match, so, you braggart.
I don't know, man. When I see Ender with 30 points, doesn't look like it was a very nice match. At least not for
It
Instinct.
was. Instinct, like I said, hanging in there. Now, there's some separation being had by Illuminaughty now, late into this one. This was kind of the case for the first round match as well, where Instinct rather stayed in the match really deep into it until the last few minutes, and Illuminaughty started scoring. But no, Instinct has been looking good defensively. They've been great, but indeed, just the jukey moves and the excellent passes from Illuminaughty playing a big factor in this one. But, you know, the defense has been there from Instinct for sure. They've had some assists of their own, you know, Link with 3 and Zeus and Kavichi with 1 apiece.
Blue catches the enemy pass.
Oh, nice pickup by Suburban. And we're nearing the last minute of this match, or round rather. Well, match 2, if you want to look at it that way also. And he has a low cross, but it was almost covered. And Speedy will take a backboard, dings it, and gets the recovery. Crosses out to his teammate, but not there before Zeus picks it up. And a long, long clear downfield, but still Illuminaughty being there.
So, you know, we've seen a few of those also in the last several minutes now, of those backboard attempted shots. I feel like they've taken a few where they're maybe not super necessary and they've actually missed as a result. That one is going to get a good result. I thought it was another backboard shot, but actually it was a backboard pass to QL Young, positioned perfectly there for the assist.
Yeah, and it was a great dive by the goalie, or one of the goalies, but he was just off the mark, and it allowed QL that window of opportunity.
And with the window of opportunity closing now on Instinct as this match winds to a close for VRML preseason tonight. Maybe one more shot if they can, but no, a save from Ender, capping off his excellent MVP-worthy game. 30 points, 5 assists, 2 saves, 54 stuns. What happened to you, Ender? You used to be such a nice boy. In any case, MVP caliber match from Ender. Suffice to say, that is a monstrous stat line, to say the least. Yeah. Enough said. In any case, on the rest of the squad, 5 assists apiece for Ender and QL Young, and then the 3 from Suburban and Speedy. 3 saves from Suburban, as well as 2 apiece for QL and Ender. But again, Kavichi over there with 8 saves impressively. He had a lot of nice ones. Zeus with 3 as well, and the team high 11 points for Zeus. 41 stuns as well for him. And Kanemaru coming in with 5 points and 23 strong stuns. Kavichi again and Link. Just their team, they showed some good stuff, without a doubt. I want to emphasize that because the score might read as, 17-9 in this round, and it was a 3-0 for Illuminaughty. But this team showed some great stuff, and I think they have a lot of strong games ahead of them just based on this one alone.
No, I believe it. I really believe it because I know Zeus is an old player, Kavichi also an old player, and even Kanemaru. Both old players. The only one I don't really recognize is Link, but I was impressed by the chemistry and shots that they have going on. But Ender on the other hand was just on fire tonight. I don't think there was anything stopping him. Doesn't matter who he was going up against. I think he would have put up a fight against any team on the organization.
Yeah, Ender the last one left for his team, and now he's finally parting ways. But I was getting a kick out of the fact that on my score screen, you won't see it on the stream, but over on the blue side, with Ender left over, I saw the old jalapeno name, Remnants of Pizza League, Season 2. May it rest in pepperoni is quite, literally, because haha, pizza. In any case, fun matches tonight. My voice is a bit worn at this point. I may take it easy tomorrow, but really happy to have done it. I'm glad to have Dash joining me for most of these matches tonight, even if he did talk some trash in that third match, apparently. That aside, a lot of excellent matchups today. Fun to watch, great plays. And thanks to everyone for watching, and the teams for playing, for everyone today. Tutorial earlier, casting with me. Wit doing the camera works for some of these games. Subtlety doing it for the other half of these games for North America tonight. So much for Subtlety, that is. Got to give his full name some respect there. And any last words, Dash?
just sorry I joined late for this one. We have a bit of tech issues, but I mean that'll happen from time to time. And I hope you bear with us. But you guys are, like I said before, thank you guys for being so supportive for us and the players. Really means a lot, especially for the teams. You know, we try to get everybody on stream as we can, but you know, time and voices are a resource.
And voices. Yeah, I'm gonna get more gravelly as the week goes by. I don't think it's a bad thing until it dies completely. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. But it's been fun. So thank you so much to the teams for letting us stream. Not that they had a choice, but I would like to think that they let us stream. And thanks to everyone for watching, for chatting. The chat, I gotta say, the chats have been awesome in all these Twitch streams so far. Very active and interactive and reactive and proactive and other words that have active in it.
And King, you can just sign my jersey, you know. Don't worry about the PayPal. Just sign my jersey.
I'll give you my PayPal. Actually, my Palidore. Anyways, all right. Enough puns. This is ridiculous at this point. We gotta get some sleep. I should have drank that caffeine before this match, but alas, here we are. This was a great night of VRML Echo Arena Preseason 1, Season 0, whatever you want to call it. It was great fun. Thanks everyone for watching, and have yourself an excellent night. We'll see you again real soon.